Okay, promise me right now you're going to stay for the Star Trek screening.
Yes.
You don't want to miss it, okay? Anybody can go home and watch it on their little computer. To watch it on a big screen with a live audience, that's fun.
We're going to switch.
Oh, and we're going to switch. Who's controlling this? Where are you? Where's our sound man? Are you back there? Can I get a little more here? Can you kick it up just a little bit? Bring it up, baby, come on. You know you like that. Oh yeah, that's better. See, then I don't have to yell so much. Hi! I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm getting ready to jump into the orchestra pit. Yes! Oh my gosh, they cued the orchestra lights! That was the best ever! I'm not so much of a sit on stage kind of a guy. I like to walk around and talk with you guys. I am so glad to be back at RockCon. In case you haven't noticed, I'm stalking you. I'm stalking her. I was here 2 years ago and had a great time. And so Alicia asked me if I would come back last year, and I did. And we're growing. How many of you were in that place last year and the year before? Scary, right? I felt like we should be playing basketball in there, but they had a great turnout, and you guys have made it possible for them to grow and get a new venue, so this is extremely exciting. Before we get started in talking with you guys about whatever you'd like to talk about, let me tell you a couple of things real quick, just a little housekeeping stuff. I have a brand new thing out that I brought with me, and I want to tell you about it because I'm excited about it. Some of you may or may not know that I do music professionally. Did you know that? That I'm a music composer, producer, singer, and I'm leaving the orchestra pit. The guy that's running the lights is like, "Dad! He's leaving his light!" I've been writing and producing music twice as long as I've been voice acting. And a couple of years ago, I was doing a convention in Houston, Texas, and I was going to be doing a live concert there. Songs from Full Metal Alchemist and Dragon Ball Z and Ouran High School and Dean Angel. I know, right? And so the guys who were running the convention said to me, "Vic, we've got a really great setup for your concert. We've got this big room, and we've got these really nice HD cameras. We've even got a jib arm that goes over the audience with the camera, and we've got fog machines, and we've got electric, remote-controlled colored lights and everything." And an idea started forming. I thought, wow, wouldn't it be fun to record, like to do a live concert performance, like for a DVD? So we shot this DVD, and has anyone here seen the concert DVD? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
It's a great DVD. The audience was wonderful, it looks great, it sounds great, but there's something extra special on the DVD. Years ago, when I was recording the original Full Metal Alchemist, about 10 episodes in, I started kind of nerding out. I started kind of really getting into the show. And I started trying to think of ideas, reasons, excuses for how I could cosplay as Edward Elric. I started thinking, and I came up with an idea, and then I asked some of the other voice actors if they would like to cosplay as their characters. And they said, yes. So we got together one weekend in Houston, Texas, and we shot a live-action parody film called Full Metal Fantasy.
It was fucking beautiful.
How many of you have seen Full Metal Fantasy? Put your hands up. Okay, look around, guys. Not a ton. And you know why? Because it's never been available. It's not been online, it's not on YouTube, it's never been available. I only used to show it at conventions occasionally, and I would show it in my live concert performances. I would show Full Metal Fantasy, and then I would come out on stage to real pretty mood lighting, and I would sit down at a piano, and I would start to sing and play, "How can I repay you, brother mine?" And I would do that brother song from Full Metal Alchemist. It was so sweet. So when I was putting together the concert DVD, I thought, you know what? I should probably finally make Full Metal Fantasy available to you fans. So the concert DVD is at my table, and I would love to sign it for you, and it contains a lot of great music from all the shows I mentioned, and Full Metal Fantasy. Thank you, Mario. Woohoo! It's me, Mario. There's something else on the DVD. Oh, wrong show. Sorry. But there's something else on the DVD. Don't get scared. How many of you are old enough to remember way before there was an American Idol?
Star Search.
There was something called Star Search. Remember Star Search? With Ed McMahon and right? It was the premier definitive American talent show. And I was, a lot of people don't know this, but I was actually a male vocalist challenger on Star Search in 1993. Yeah, half of you are like, I wasn't born yet. Yes, I know. Thank you for pointing that out. But it was classic 1993 too, you guys. I had a mullet. And I wore a purple double-breasted suit. I was hot. It was Tamaki territory. Anyway, and so I sang this song that I wrote, but I didn't win. And I was kind of embarrassed. I thought, poop, I didn't do a good job. And I was embarrassed by my performance, so I vowed that no one would ever see that video. So I hid it away. I had a VHS of it, I put it in the closet. No one would ever see it. And, except of course, for the 4 million people that saw it when it aired, but they don't count. And so, I've since had them all murdered. And so as I was putting the concert DVD together, one of my dear friends from the Risible Rangers said to me, what bonus features are you going to put on your concert DVD? And I was like, I hadn't really thought about that, bonus features. And she said to me, you ought to put your Star Search appearance on there. And I was like, shut your pie hole. That's the worst idea ever. It was humiliating. So I put it on there. If you want some really good music, a really fun concert, and fun parody, seeing your voice actor friends cosplaying as their characters, here's Edward Elric. Ready? Here it is. Edward Elric. I feel it channeling through me already. But, no, I didn't do it on my knees. But if you want, and you want a really good laugh from Star Search 1993, come by the table after, and I've got some concert DVDs there, and also music CDs. Christmas is coming. I have a Christmas CD. You're like, what? You guys told me to do it. I got all these emails from fans who are like, why don't you make a Christmas CD? You should record a Christmas CD. I'm like, really? But yes, so I did, and it's a really. Is anyone here have the Christmas CD? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
That one song.
These are not paid representatives. These are all voluntarily. And there's even a duet on there with Johnny Young Bosch. So if you ever imagine, if you were sitting around your house one day, maybe last Christmas, you're listening to the same old Christmas CDs, and you're saying to yourself, I wonder what a Christmas carol sung by Edward Elric and Bash the Stampede would be like. I wonder what a Christmas carol by Tamaki and Ichigo would sound like. I wonder what you get the idea. So the Christmas CD is pretty fun, and I have several other things. So, what?
That was my mom.
Sounds like Vicmas. No. But there are those things, and also a lot of you probably are going to ask at some point, what are you working on now? So rather than wait for that question, I'll just tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on 5 or 6 different new anime series. Has anyone been watching the new Digimon series? There's that. There's a show called Carnival. There's a show called Maji. There's a show called
Attack on Titan.
Can't think of it. What? There's Attack on Titan. Oh, you heard of that one. There's another show that I really want to be in, and so I'm praying every morning. And pray for me, because I want to be in Free. I have a natural desire
To be
be
who?
in Free.
Who do you want to be?
You know the guy that played Tamaki, the Japanese voice actor who played Tamaki? He's in Free. He plays, is it Ray?
Ren.
Ray.
Wait, what is it? Red or blue hair?
Red hair. The red-haired guy.
That's Ren.
Ren's the red hair.
Ren, the red hair. Ren. Yes. I like him. So I'm keeping all my fingers and toes crossed. So
Don't break
please
'em.
get online and, if you see any kind of blogs or forums about it, feel free to get on there and go, I think Vic should play Ren. If you don't think I should play Ren, just don't post it all right? Don't say anything like, Vic's a jerk. He should never be in the show. Don't do that to me. But, there's several things that I want to work on. How many of you guys are Persona, the video game Persona? There's a brand new big Persona thing coming out. And Junpei is in it, and I love Junpei. Oh, LaGrange is another show. There's another show called Heroes. A lot. There's a lot going on. I just got to play a role in Space Dandy, which was fun. It's basically Tamaki. I mean, it's really fun. I literally walked in, I said, so what are you thinking for this character? And the director goes, Tamaki. Nothing else but Tamaki. Like, okay, all right then. We can do that. So, those are things I'm working on, and then also, of course, the Star Trek Continues web series. I love you. Thank you for that. You guys, you don't know a bigger Star Trek nerd than I am. You think your dad was a Star Trek nerd. I grew up loving Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock.